Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me see. Y'all come on in here and sit down. I know it's late. It's really, really late. Let's see. Hold on 1 second here. Can y'all hear me? Am I loud enough? Hey, Suez. Hey, baby. Hey. I don't want. I think I'm gonna, like I said once, I guess a couple of days ago, I'm gonna just start showing videos of true life things that can happen to kids when nobody helps. And I think my first story should be my best one. It's a story y'all probably don't heard of, a lady named Teresa Noah. She, with the help of her sons that she forced to do it, she killed her daughters. It was something about those girls she didn't like. So we're gonna dive into that and stop a little bit and talk about it. Let me see, can I get it to play? I hope I can figure this out. Okay, wait a minute. I hope it plays. The young lady died a few years ago. Oh, I can't remember when she passed away. The daughter from, I think, congestive heart failure. She was the only one that lived, only girl that lived. Okay, why isn't it pulling up? Come on now, don't do me like this. There we go.
My mom was a pretty sick woman.
Can you see anything?
My mother was jealous. She was getting older. Her daughters were blooming into women.
Can you see anything?
And my sister gasped. And
yeah, it really got mine, girl. I'm not gonna lie. It has me a little bit crazy.
My sister said, Mom, I just want to leave. I promise I won't tell anybody nothing. I just want to go. My mom told her, okay, I'll let you go.
I don't know what to say, what to think. Let me pause it for a second. Could you see that? Was you able to see that? Or was it just sound? Couldn't see it. I'm doing something wrong. I just got to figure out what it is. Okay, what is that? Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Yeah, this has been a crazy week. It doesn't make any sense at all. And the ones that suffer through that is them polar babies. Let me see. I'm gonna try it one more time. Let me see. Well, no, I'm gonna try it more than one time, but I got to get it right. Okay. Let's see. Intro. I'm gonna skip intro. All right. Okay, got it.
6 a.m. and Patrolman Steve Frick heads south on Highway 89.
I'm not seeing it either. I don't
Turning a
understand
bend
why.
in the road,
I
Frick
hear it,
spies smoke
but I can't see it.
and catches the first whiff of murder in the air.
Why can't I see this thing?
Two motorists
Okay, I'm doing something wrong. I can see it on the other screen. I did share it.
Blonde, probably
Okay,
early to
let me see.
mid-teens.
Share
I
screen.
believe one of her legs had burned off below the
Share
knee
screen.
and was resting on the ground beside her.
Frick places his call to the nearest sheriff's substation. On the receiving end, Detective John Adams.
Okay, I think that did it. I hope that did it.
across her mouth and
Let me
duct
see.
tape remnants on both
Hold
of her
on
wrists.
1 second.
But her features were so destroyed, we knew it was going to make identification a challenge.
Hydrocarbon tests established that gasoline had been used to douse the victim and then burn her.
I think I got
The
it.
body's proximity to the highway
No,
tells
it's
Adams
still
the
not
scene is most likely
showing.
a dump site,
I can
and
see
not
it
where the
on
victim
one
was
screen,
killed,
but not on this
making
one.
identification even more
No,
critical.
that's not what I want.
In this type of situation, body dump, you
This
need
is
to
not
know who the
working
victim
right
is
for me
because
today.
you don't even know where she's from. And there's no
Okay.
witnesses as to
Let me
who
try
she
this
might be
again. All right.
or who associated
Let me
with
try
her.
it again,
Yeah,
and I have to start it
really
over.
nothing
I might have to
until
wait
you
and
can
do this
identify her.
tomorrow, and we just run out of mouth
Scattered around
because
the corpse
I'm
are
not doing
plastic
something
bags
right.
full of
So
clothes
I can
and
be
personal
able to
belongings.
see the
None of
content
them, however,
of this
contain
video.
an ID or
Okay.
any clue as to the
I
identity of
click
the corpse.
on it.
Investigators also find baby diapers
Lowercase
nearby,
file.
leading to speculation that the Jane Doe
Also,
might have been a mother
share
or been
audio.
traveling with an infant. Beyond that, little
Share
else can be
audio.
gleaned from the crime scene.
Share.
Jane Doe's body is transferred to the ME's office for
Okay.
autopsy. Adams hopes forensics can lift a fingerprint from
Why
the
are they
corpse
not
or create a
playing?
death chart that will provide a name for the victim and a starting point for the investigation.
Okay, this is
Those
really
hopes,
sucking
however,
right now.
are in vain.
Her hands were burned to where we
What
could
did I
get
do
fingerprints.
wrong?
And about half of her face was pretty destroyed. She had no dental work. She had no fillings. Nothing.
With nowhere else to go, Adams turns
Okay,
to
this
a
is
sketch
really
artist
pissing me
who
off right
creates
now.
a computer composite of what Jane Doe might have looked like. The composite,
Why
along with
can't I
details
see
of the body and
anything?
dump site, are entered into the California Department of Justice Missing Persons database.
Okay.
Weeks pass, and the system fails to return a hint. Adams
This-
begins to
what
lose
the
hope that he will ever
hell?
ID Jane Doe. Never mind, find her killer.
As it got colder
The
and colder,
camera's on.
I thought it was very unlikely that we'd ever solve the case.
What the hell? Oh, hell. This really
The quiet
sucks.
of morning, when fishing is best. A husband and wife
Let
drop
me
their
see, let me
lines
try
among the
something
weeds
else.
of Marcus Creek Lake. Instead of a fish, however,
I don't
couple
understand
hooks a
why I
box.
still.
inside the box,
Yeah,
the right
baby, I
smell
am
of foul
drained.
play.
I'm wore out. This
Nevada County Sheriff's Deputy
this
Liz
whole
Raycop
craziness
has been
has kicked my behind. It really has. This whole thing has really kicked my butt. I don't know why I can get the sound out, but I'm not getting nothing else to go down. I can't get it. But that's all right. I'll figure it out. I might just work on it tonight. Excuse me, get up early in the morning and try it again. I don't know why. Let me see. Let me try it one more time. Let's see. Share my screen. Okay, is it a video file I'm trying to pull out? No. Okay. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Share screen. Boy, I tell you, you can tell I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Share screen. Okay. Wait a minute. That's not the right one. I'll figure it out. Want me to try something else? Oh, how you been doing, baby? How you been doing, Suez? And what time is it where you are? Where's my phone? What time is it where you are? Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, you ain't but an hour behind me. I can't sleep either. No, Sleeping is not something on my mind right now. I think I'm a little too pissed off right now still to be sleeping. I just can't get over. Okay, I was listening. I was in the bushes and a little bit in the audience in Tasha's live tonight, and I did go and look at that fake some change dot something where they put somebody put a thing up with everybody's name in it. Everybody. They just went buck crazy. This girl is doing too much, man. Let's see. I'm gonna try this same thing again. So can I get it back up again? I did something. I hope that worked. I hope it worked. Oh boy, I hope it worked. Let's see. Let me go back. Go back. Go back. Where was I? Here we go. Oh, right here. I think. Yeah, that fake petition was just a lot. That's a lot. That's too much. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But the truth is, what do you expect from that kind of person and the people she associate with? You don't expect no better. You don't expect any better from them kind of people. That's how they do. That's how they live. Let's see, let me try this again. That's how they live. They can't get no better. And now everybody don't want to feel sorry for her. They want to probe her mind when there's nothing wrong with that girl mind but pure evil bull crap. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Let's see. Okay. If I can't get it to work this time, I'm going to have to try again in the morning. Oh, we're going to figure out a way to beat her. This crap is not going to work forever that
for what she
she's doing.
finds inside the pot.
Let me start it at the beginning. It's not going to always work.
Her mom was a pretty sick woman.
That evil is not going to always
She's getting older. Her daughters were blooming.
And it's probably going to be one of her followers that's going to burn her down. One of them people in there gotta be sitting there thinking, oh my God. Okay, I'm playing the screen and it will not show no if the screen is black. Why? Okay, I can't see and it's not showing anything to me. Let's see. Why won't it show anything? Subtitle and audio. We got audio. Some picture.
6 a.m.
Picture.
And Patrolman Steve Frick heads south on Highway 89.
There's still no picture. This is really picking me
Turning a
off.
bend in the road, Frick spies smoke in the distance and catches the first
This is not
whiff
working for me. All right, let me try this. Okay, it's doing that. All right, come on now, play for me.
of murder in the air. The patrolman pulls over and two motorists direct him to human remains heaped upon a
Why won't you play? You did that.
She was blonde, probably early to mid-teens.
Oh, this is just really pissing me
I believe
off.
one of her legs had burned off below the knee and was resting on the ground beside her.
Let me try. Maybe I have to play it with the picture and picture. I don't know.
Detective John Adams.
Is that the only way it's
Obvious
going to play?
homicide as soon as you saw it. She had duct tape across her mouth and duct tape remnants on both of her wrists. But her features
Okay,
were
it's still not
so
playing. This is
destroyed.
confusing as to why it will not play.
Identification challenged.
I did everything I thought I
Hydrocarbon
was
tests
supposed to
established
do.
that gasoline had been used to douse the victim and then burn her. The body's proximity to the highway tells Adams the scene is most likely a dump site.
Yeah,
and not where the victim
I'm
was killed,
tired of
making
arguing with
identification
them.
even more critical.
I'm done. I'm so tired of it. It's a
Body
damn
dump.
shame.
You need to know who the victim is because you don't even
Yeah,
know where she's
it
from.
ain't got on my nerves.
And there's no witnesses
Okay, let's see if
as
that'll
to
help.
who she might be or who
I'm trying to
associated with
figure
her.
out. Okay.
You have really nothing until you can identify her.
All right, what am I
Scattered around the
doing
corpse are
wrong?
plastic bags full of
I
clothes
don't
and
understand
personal
what the hell I'm
belongings.
doing wrong.
None of them,
I
however,
wish
contain
Tosh
an
was up
ID
this time
or
tonight
any
so she
clue
could
as to the
tell me what
identity
the
of the
heck I'm
corpse.
doing wrong.
Investigators also find
But I'm
baby
doing
diapers
something
nearby,
wrong.
leading to speculation that the
I
Jane
just don't
Doe
know what
might
the
have been a
heck it
mother
is.
or been
I
traveling
got
with an
good
infant.
sound, but no
Beyond that,
damn
little
people.
else can be gleaned from the
What
crime
the
scene.
hell?
Jane Doe's
Sound,
body
but
is
no
transferred
picture.
to the ME's office for autopsy. Adams hopes forensics can lift a fingerprint
Yep,
from the corpse
that's
or
what I'm
create
getting,
a
and
dental
nothing on the
chart
screen
that will
except my
provide a
picture, and
name
I
for
don't
the
want to
victim
see my
and a
picture.
starting point
I
for the
want to watch the
investigation.
show.
Those hopes, however,
And I
are
don't
in vain.
understand why it won't.
Her hands were burned.
Oh, this is
to where we
driving me
couldn't get
crazy.
fingerprints. And about half
Okay,
of her
what did I
face
do?
was pretty destroyed.
I
She
don't
had
know
no
what I
dental work.
do.
She had
What
no
I
fillings.
do?
Nothing.
Oh, this
With
pisses me the
nowhere
hell
else to
off.
go,
How do I get it to play on the screen? It'll play YouTube. I don't want to play YouTube. Because it's not on YouTube. Damn it. Did she have a screen and
Adams
everything?
turns to a sketch artist who creates a computer composite of what Jane Doe might
I
have
may
looked
have
like.
to
The
download
composite,
it to
along
the
with
computer.
details of the body and dump site, are entered into the California Department of Justice Missing Persons database. Weeks pass, and the system fails to return a hint.
That's the only
Begins
thing
to
we
lose hope that he
can
will
do.
ever ID
Is
Jane
just, let
Doe.
me stop
Never
this
mind,
while I'm
find
talking
her
because I
killer.
can't hear what the hell I'm
As it got
saying.
colder and colder,
And I'll keep working on this to try to fix it. But that's the only thing we can do. Is just let the crap play out. That's all. Let her do what just let her do what she's gonna do. And we just pray for the babies. That's all we can do. I know I don't want to watch her no more. I'm really trying to keep myself busy as much as possible. I don't want really nothing to do with her or them or this whole situation because the truth is, when something bad happens, you see she blames us for everything. She gonna try to put this on us too. Whatever it is, it's our fault. We stressed her out and she accidentally done this. We stressed him out and he accidentally done that. No. Yeah, they can have that. They can have that along with that blame. Yeah, she gotta go down. She gotta go down. Yeah, she going down. I just hope it ain't at the expense of those babies. Because this is just a level of uncaring. And no matter what she do, it's all about her. It's all about her. And she can let people turn it into like it's you didn't see what you just saw. Like she's some kind of magician. You didn't see what you just saw. Earl, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What can he do? I'm gonna be honest and tell you the truth. He can go and he can get them kids, but them kids gonna need therapy, or he gonna have hell on his hands. He gonna have hell on his hands. Even if his grandma, if they send them babies back to where is Ohio, the other two grandparents, they gonna catch hell too. No matter who gets those kids, all four of them, except for the baby, I'm gonna say three, they gonna catch hell. The baby, he's still a baby. But the other three, she done messed those kids up. Now they may have some mental issues. I would believe that, but I still don't think she got any. I think her mental issues is money. That's all. That's it. Just money. Just money. I mean, she need to. I mean, if she ain't gonna leave that jackass, and I could care less, she at least need to take her kids out of that situation. I mean, take her kids. I mean, she want to get beat up. Hey, more power to you, sister. I can't. We can't tell a grown woman what to do. If a million subscribers can't tell her nothing, who are we? That's what's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. But who's gonna deal with her? That's the question. Who's gonna deal with her? She done about got them babies messed up. It's gonna take a lot of love for them babies, and patience, cause it ain't gonna be easy. It is not gonna be easy. I think there was something. Teresa Noah's son did a documentary after he was one of the boys that she used to help do the killing her daughters. He's out of prison now because he had went to prison, and he is now out. And I think he did a documentary. I think he did one. I've never seen his story. I just remember the daughter's story because they didn't pay her any attention because I think she was on drugs at the time and had turned to prostitution, so they didn't really pay her any attention. I don't think he's gonna ever walk away completely, but I do think he's scared as hell. He's scared as hell. He's scared as hell. And he's got a lot on his plate now. So that's gonna be a lot. That's a lot. You already got two, you got two because his mama just got a baby. She is get trapped. And when you throw some money in there, oh boy. Oh boy. You would think these platforms really wouldn't allow the exploitation of children, Because I mean, it's so many bad things that happen to these kids on here. I mean, actually, I don't know if she realized it or not, but the more stuff she do, you see more narcissist videos. You seeing more kids videos that's kids being abused by content creators. Stuff like that. You're seeing a lot of it. They don't have her name nowhere on it. But I mean, it only I mean, why else is this stuff popping up now? Unless there's somebody else doing the same thing right now as we speak on these platforms, and it could be. Because I've never heard of, I forgot the lady's name, who made her child sick, was making her baby sick for ratings. I'm like, oh my goodness. How sick can you get? Oh, they got a court date in January? Uh-oh. Oh, girl, you telling me something I didn't know. Did not know there was a court date. Mm-mm. They gonna be some hell to pay. Wonder if they gonna even go, if who gonna show up, is she gonna show up at court? Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Munchausen syndrome by proxy. I think Munchausen syndrome is when you just do it to yourself. When you add the by proxy in is when you hurt others. You're willing to take it to the limit of hurting others. Girl. There ain't no telling. There is no telling. There is no telling. We'll never know. But I tell you this, we can only imagine. We can only imagine. Somebody, I think there's a 4-year-old. I think it happened last month? A month before last? A 4-year-old who parents starved the baby beyond life. And then they find 2 more kids. I think 1 or 2 more kids in the house about starved to death. And CPS, people have called CPS on these people. And they've been to these people's house and just say everything was fine. And now there's a 4-year-old gone. And I think this happened less than a month ago. I'll find out and I'll update y'all a little bit on that. But I think I saw it on the news a couple of weeks ago. Because they got one, I think, I forgot what this man's name. He's a lawyer or whatever, but he was talking for him. But the 4-year-old didn't make it. And CPS had just been there less than a few months. And the CPS agent found everything was fine. So that just goes to tell you, you really can't pay attention to what CPS does and says. Because they don't care. They really don't care. They really, really don't care. Mm-mm. Oh, I hadn't been saying anything because I think she thought I was gonna be screaming and ranting and raving, but she had one of my my videos removed. Like I don't have like 1,000 copies. Everything you see on these YouTube pages, I always got a copy. Just in case somebody, friends of hers, is listening. I always got a copy. Lots of copies. The people who copied what I didn't copy got a copy. Mine is just a copy of a copy. So just because you took that one, I have more. And I'm not uploading all of them just because you will do that. I'm saving mine, and you know what I'm saving them for. Oh, yeah. Saving mine for the right time in the right place. Oh, yeah. I know they do that because they did that to me. I had a set of twins at my house that they were supposed to come and check on, and they never came and check on ever. They made us sign a gag order because they took them babies out of their mama's house, all because their mama complained that the landlord wasn't providing adequate heat in the house and it was getting cold. And she was pregnant. She was pregnant, had a set of twins, I think like a year, 2 old, and then she had a 3-year-old, and she was pregnant. And they took her kid out the home. So yeah, CPS is not to be trusted either way. Either way, you really can't trust it. The kids who really getting treated like crap gets to stay, and the ones who complain about simple things get snatched away. Yeah. The more dangerous the situation, the less likely they're gonna do anything. Honest to goodness, the less likely they'll probably do anything. But then you are in the United States, you never can tell. You never can tell. Oh yeah, if something happens, it's going down. Oh boy, when I tell you it's going down, it's going down. Because all these videos and stuff that we got gonna sink her. They may not be helping, they may not be going against her right now because she got a little bit of YouTube pull. But if something happened to the boys, oh my Jill goodness, all of our videos will count for something because they're going to count against her. And may even count against YouTube because people have been reporting her like crazy and nothing is happening. So a whole bunch of people are going to get in trouble. If something, ain't no if, when something happens. Because unless she stops, there's no if. The only if is if she stops. That's the only if. That's the only thing where if is going to really be a factor. Because as far as somebody's getting hurt, that's just a matter of when. Because if she continues, it's going to be when someone get hurt. But if she stops, then we don't have to worry about that. No, we still have to worry about that. We just won't see it happening to the babies. But see, she don't have enough sense to stop because she's lazy. She don't want to work. She don't want to get a job. She'd rather talk about other people who works. I don't get that. How a lazy bum can call a person who works anything. You're a bum. You're a beggar. You're a social media prostitute. I mean, come on. And a madam because you're pimping your family. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I be telling y'all shouldn't even care about what she say about any of y'all. Because, I mean, her and her people are the lowest. I mean, come on. She's a social media prostitute. And I'm mad at her because she pimping her family. I mean, she putting her kids to jump in front and save her to run away or whatever from a giant purple people eater. I mean, come on. She gonna eat somebody up in there one day. No, she don't want to do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing because she lazy. She's a lazy bum. Bums ain't gonna do nothing. Well, they do not, but what they do, what she doing, begging. She's begging like them begging dogging scripts. Oh goodness. Honey, that's what we grown people do. That's what we grown people do. I mean, when I don't even let her what that mess was when I was the old broke hoe. It's just the fact that she was just calling me out and I wasn't bothering her. But all the name part, nah, that didn't faze me. Because I'm broke and I'm old and I'll be that hoe. I'll be that hoe. I will be that hoe. Hey. Oh, goodness. Well, here she is, the same person. Every name she calls anybody, if y'all think about it, it's her. She really be calling herself out. So, I mean, who knows? A blowjob here, a blowjob there. Who knows? But who knows how much money she bring in? It's just saying, girl. Poor little boys don't mean crap. I mean, we ain't even talking about her, the million subscribers, but all these other people, including us, that we watching this, and nobody can save them babies. We looking at this crap happen right before our eyes, and nobody can save them babies. This is what we seeing. Me myself, I don't really want to see it. I rather listen to y'all tell the lies. When y'all do it, when they have the lies, I go in. Yeah, she broke. You know she broke. She broke. She gonna always be broke. Cause after a while, you ain't gonna be able to sell no monkey. You ain't gonna be able to script. And this YouTube thing gonna catch up with you. Then what you gonna do? She be at McDonald's. Cause that real estate thing. This girl too dumb to sell something. She couldn't even sell herself a house. Yeah, it's coming. Everybody know what's coming. We can turn the blind eye. Oh boy. This could be another deja vu thing. Everybody looking at it happen, and then once it happened, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew. Yeah. Mm, yeah, yeah. It's gonna happen. It's just if she don't stop, it's just a matter of when. And somebody, some preacher, need to go ahead and tell this girl that the Lord ain't said nothing about staying with a man who chokes you out and threatens to hang you over a balcony. There's nothing. God did not put that together. God didn't put that together. I don't care what you say. God ain't put that together. Now you sit out there and you tell all them people that and have people staying in abusive relationships. Y'all listen to the people. You listen to a non-professional, can't spell, tell you to stay with your abusive man because she's staying with her. Because God say so. Now somebody got to show me that verse in the Bible. I see there's a lot of them on YouTube too. These little verses that be sitting there making up stuff on the Bible. And here's another example. I need to see that. If I'm not mistaken, even when you get married, it says good times and bad and sickness and health, nothing about danger. Nothing about when your life, nothing about that. The Lord don't say stay with somebody that try to kill you. He don't say that. He mean that. And you ain't gonna make me, unless you show that to me in the Bible, you ain't gonna make me believe that that's what he meant for you to do. That's not his plan for none of us. And to have a bunch of Christian people as your followers, and they sit there and let you tell them that, and they don't tell you better, is a shame. They don't tell the stupid girl no better. Her house got taken. What? Oops. No, not that. No, not the my Airbnb. Girl, you talking about my Airbnb. Bitch, no, not the Airbnb. No, not. Maybe she might have should have got her one of them double wides like mine. Like one of them little broke bitch double wides. That's what she should have got. Because that would have been paid for. That should have been paid for. She should have got her 2 acres of land, put her 2 mobile homes on it, rent one out and live in the other, and still have change left. And have yards. She could have made her a pool. She could have done all that stuff and got her a Range Rover because there's some Hummers down in this country, which I don't get that. The truth is, I don't get a Hummer or a Range Rover in South Carolina. We ain't that kind of place. What the hell? I think that's so ghetto. And to all my South Carolina people who happen to come across this video and you hear me say this, I love y'all. But it still don't make no sense to me. I had to put that out there. Oh, didn't have a license. Ooh, well, ain't she a real estate agent? And shouldn't she to know that? She should have know that. I'm pretty sure since the Airbnb thing done been out so long, they added that in certain things. Yeah, that should have been in her lease. Wait a minute. Oh. got your house foreclosed on by the homeowners association. Girl, no. No. No, that's not good. Okay, I got to say something. And before I say it, to all my people who live in places where you have homeowners association, I love y'all, but that don't make no sense to me. I don't understand. Please help me understand. Why would you move and pay all this money for a place where you can't even pick out your own mailbox? You can't get a blue door if you don't want to. You got to ask. You can't put out the flowers that you want to. You gotta ask. How does that feel like yours? Maybe I'm too country, but I don't get that. I don't get a homeowners association. Girl, that was why the homeowners association. Yeah, I can't do that. I just can't. I mean, more power to you. That's how you can do it, and you can stand that. That's you. But that just seems like that's like a prison, a gigantic prison, a 2-story prison. Because you can't do what you want to do. You can't, girl, no, I just can't. The man. What if I want to have a cookout and invite some people over to pop up a tent and some, what do they call them thing, a bounce house? I still have to get permission. That's crazy. That's stupid. And you would think the purple people eater, being that he was brought up in the country, would have talked her dumb tail out of that. Would have said, babe, don't you think we should get some land? You know, that's what we thought you want to lease up for the boys. You know, seem like I know his parents taught him that it's all about the land, not the thing sitting on it, because that can burn down. And if you mess around and ain't miss that and miss a payment or ain't been making it regular or just got a dirty insurance company, then you poop out of luck. No. Yeah, I can't do no homeowners association. That's too professional and strict for me. That's too upscale. They'd been there kicked me out. I couldn't have stayed in that for a year. No, I can't even live in town on Main Street. I can't even live like that. And there's no home association up in there. I can't do that. No, I can't. That's spooky. That is beyond spooky. Mm-mm. And she better take her tail back to that brag. You brag about it, you better go and live on it. Because the truth is, I'm pretty sure that's what their parents got all that land for. They're gonna go to them. That's gonna go to them kids. Them kids and them grandkids. Her dumb self. She could be out there. Cause she ain't gonna do right. She gonna have to go live out there. She better become a country girl. Shut the hell up. Stupid self. But she ain't gonna know how that, because she gonna get him out there and gonna want him to put a big old oversized fancy house on some of that land. And because they ain't gonna be able to make them payments, that land gonna be taken straight out the family behind her. Well, being a biggity bitch, things like that happen. I don't feel bad for her. I don't. I really don't. Maybe she fixing to really become what she calls everybody else. Girl, it's just sad. There's prejudice people everywhere. And that probably ain't got nothing to do with prejudice. Because she acts like an N-word. I mean, come on. I mean, really. You go down there acting like that around a bunch of country people, you gonna get called some stuff. And if they're the opposite color, that's one of the words they're fixing to call you. I ain't saying it's right. But if you going down there acting like one, don't be surprised if they don't call you one. Okay? Because the videos that she posted on Facebook when she was down there was a hot mess. It was embarrassing. I was ashamed. Twerking on the lawnmower, twerking on the tractor. It was just disgusting. When I tell you, it was disgusting. And even though they tried to act like they didn't care and it wasn't bothering them, there's no way they didn't embarrass them people. And she was putting that thing live. They was embarrassed. I was embarrassed for them. I was embarrassed as a black person that she was acting like that around some the opposite color. I'm gonna be honest. I was embarrassed of that. Because it was shortly after that, the little post, a little short, I think she did, about whether they thought she was marrying a black woman or was she ghetto or was she ratchet. And I think the mother-in-law say she acts like that when she really not. That's not what that woman really was thinking. Ari, hey baby, how you doing? Come on, sit down. We on the back porch on the country lanai, aka the deck. Come on, sit down with us. I was trying to watch a movie about a documentary about a severe case of pretty much child abuse where the mom had a hatred for her daughters and she took all of them out except for one. And she made the boys help her do it. So, and I was trying to show it and I could get the sound, but I couldn't get any pictures. So I'm going to work on that. And tomorrow I'm going to try again. I didn't get a chance. I was on the watching Tasha Live, but I fell asleep cutting them greens. And I really tried not to look. I'm trying not to look at nothing of her anymore. I'm trying. I don't want to. I really don't. Because I don't want to be looking when something happened to them boys. And I'm going to say it again, when. I don't want to be looking when something happens. Because I won't be able to get it out my head. I won't be able to get it out my head. So I'd rather when I come to the live and y'all tell me about it, or y'all show a little clip, I'll look at it then. But it's too much. I'm still talk trash about her, but I'm not gonna look at her no more. I can't. I don't want to see her. See what she gonna see when them boys get hurt, because she gonna hurt them boys. Her or that big dummy, the purple people eater. One of the two. And I don't want to be there. I don't want to see it. But I'm gonna still talk some shit about her from time to time. But I think I'm gonna dedicate this week and next week, and maybe even the week after that. I'm just gonna show clips of different cases of child abuse. Well, yeah, she is a big dummy now. I mean, she is that. I mean, we all see that. She's beyond. No, she ain't a big dummy. He the big dummy. She's a little dummy. The purple people eater. I can only imagine what that whole family went through with her, and the relief she felt they was going through when she left town. They was finally able to breathe when she left town, well, at least for a little while. Do you blame the uncle? Come on now. I wouldn't keep him either. Because I couldn't keep him. Because I believe in cutting children's ass. So you can't leave your babies with Auntie Bump if you don't want Auntie Bump to cut your children's behind when they don't listen. Because I'm going to cut that tail. I'm going to cut that ass. Mm-hmm. And they would definitely get an ass cut because they don't listen. She doesn't want them. I mean, really. She does not want those kids. She don't want any kids. She's one of those moms that got caught up in having babies to keep a man. Because she's lonely and she don't have anybody. So she figures she can keep a man. Like that. Sad to say. She's a sad and lonely girl who had babies to keep a man. And it didn't even work. She don't have the first one. And I mean, let's just be honest, the purple people eater. That's a big kid there. She has no man. She's still looking for one. And she talk about people who ain't married. Y'all, let me tell you something. Listen to me good. For all the single people out there that may come across my video and having to listen to it a little bit, if getting beat up and choked out and threatened to be tossed across the balcony is all you can find, stay an old maid. At least you'll be alive. Because eventually he gonna make it come true. Unless you leave him. Abuse don't get better. It gets worse. It gets worse until he gets too old to swing. When he gets too old to swing, then he stops. Or he gets too sick. Yep. Trying to trap a man. And look what you got. You got what you wanted, but you wasn't specific. You didn't do your research. Well, yeah, technically, because didn't she say he used to beat women and bragged about it? So she knew what she was getting. But $1 kept her with him. $1 kept her with him. So she know what she been getting into. So feeling bad for her is stupid. We'd be stupid to feel bad. No, that's right. Get married one day, but be picky. There's nothing wrong with being picky. Don't be stupid and rude and block out a potential good man because of this and that and that. But yeah, be picky. You gotta be picky. Yes, be picky. Be picky. Mine for me, I'm gonna tell it. I don't mind telling anybody. I knew he was already a good man because everybody that knew him, that's all they had to say. But for me, it was his smell. He smelled like the shaving cream that my grandfather used to use. And I would only smell that shaving cream when I came around him. And I thought it was a sign. I thought it was a sign, and evidently it was the correct sign. Because 30 some years later, we still together. I mean, we only been married 11, but we've been together over 30 years. So for me, it was this. He smelled that stinking shaving cream that the best man that I ever known in the world used to use. So I thought that was my deceased granddaddy telling me this him right here. And I stopped looking. That was him. Yeah, we happy. I be wanting to choke him most of the time, and he be wanting to choke me most of the time. We get mad with each other. I pounce. I'll stop talking for 2 or 3 days. Yeah. But I let him know I ain't gonna talk to him for 2 or 3 days. But I ain't going nowhere. And neither is he. Unless it's like I say, to death do us part. He don't hit me. I don't worry about him hitting me. And we don't talk like no, we don't talk like that to each other. Now we talk crazy when we mad, but I'm never worried about him putting his hands on me. That's not how he was raised. And I can be a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna be honest, y'all, and tell y'all this. I hate to say it. How she acts, you can't push a man to hit you unless you hitting him. Yeah, because there can be nobody more trying than me. Oh Lord, have mercy. When I get on my I was a bitch before a bitch became popular. Before women accepted being called a bitch, I was already one and was claiming it proudly. So with that said, nah. Yeah. that ain't no. I love a good smelling girl. I love a good smelling sweaty man. I like him smelling fresh and sweaty, fresh from work, and not no office job. I don't want no office job, man. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with him, but that's just not the kind of guy I like. I like a they call him blue collar working guy. I like a real working guy. I want to fuss at you because you walked in the house with them dirty shoes on. Pull them suckers off at the door. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. But I like my husband when he get dressed up and he put his cologne on. Yeah, he be smelling good. I just be wanting to stand there and smell him. Yeah. But other than that, you can keep the cologne. If we ain't going nowhere, if we just hanging around the house or doing what, nah, I don't care about that. My brothers are like that. They them cute boys. They be wanting to be fine everywhere they go. I can't stand it. Never had, well, yeah, I wouldn't say have a preference. I don't think that's a good thing because when you have a preference, you blocking out a whole ton of men. You locking yourself away from possibly who you were meant to be with when you do that, have a type thing. Yeah. You can like what you like, but never let a type be what you be with because your type may not be the man for you. Your type may be a jackass. So yeah, do not have a type. Everybody has something that they think sexy. But yeah, don't have a type. Leave yourself open for love. Because love will show up any kind of style. And can sweep you off your feet. Whew. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we got 5 people in here and somebody ain't saying nothing. Somebody can say, hey, I know it's one of them rosebuds. I ain't gonna cuss you out if you come in here and you talk like you got some sense. You got something you want to say to me. Come on and say it. Where you run for? They done ran back out because I saw them. You don't have to run back out. I done said what I had to say about y'all. I ain't changing it. You gonna have to y'all can't come and just tell me anything no more because I don't trust you. That sounds like a good fella. And if you find you a country boy, he definitely ain't gonna be riding the bus because most likely there ain't no buses. So you have a car or a bike, a Hogue or whatever they call them. You'll have one of the two. Yeah. Enjoy. Do a lot of dating. There's nothing wrong with going out on dates because that's usually a free dinner. And if he ain't boring, a fun time. Ain't nothing wrong with going on dates because sometimes that's how you meet Mr. Right, going out on a date. The only thing is we don't know what dating is. A lot of us women don't know how to go out on a date. We think going out on a date entitles having sex or at least tugging the man down. I don't get that. Because he bought you a dinner that deserves sex. And then you end up pregnant for a fella you don't know and probably can't stand. No. Yeah, so go out on a date and keep it locked. Go out on plenty of dates. Date everybody. And enjoy yourself. Time is it? Oh Lord, it's about time for my husband to get up. I had to get up from here. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with being independent. A lot of men like an independent woman. Most men want an independent woman. They want a woman that they want to know that, let's say something happened where they can't do it. They want to know they got somebody that got their back. But what they don't want is a lazy hoe. They don't want a lazy hoe, and they don't want a hoe that thinks that she the man. There's a way a woman can be independent and still let her husband be the man of the house. I mean, it's just that we can still make the rules. We just got to learn how to let him be the boss while we telling him what to do. That's the whole thing. That's the key. Let a man think he the boss while we telling him what to do. Yeah, I know it don't make sense. But talk to some really old women that's still married, and they run the house. You know them old ladies run the house. But granddaddy think he does. Granddaddy think he does. Because she always come to him and talk to him about everything. She discusses it with him, let him think he's a part of it. Yeah, that's how you do that. You can still be an independent woman and your man be the head of your house. Yes, it can always work. Yeah, no man most men gonna want to have it set up where you gonna be okay in case something happens to him where he know he's not coming back. But let's just say, like the way things is now, his job shuts down. He can't work for a while. He want to know his woman can handle things until he get his stuff back together. She ain't gonna run out on it. She know how to step in there, baby. I got this. We're gonna switch up. You got this, I got that. And keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing. Really don't be no discussion. You just dive right on in there. So one thing a man don't really want to do is talk about finances with his woman. Especially if he ain't the one having the most of it. So just jump on in, girl. Just dive on in there. You know if you got a good one. Oh, but they're gonna all be jackasses. Let me throw that in there. They so sweet, but they all jackasses. I don't know no man who ain't a jackass. Yeah, that's a thing. So don't be surprised if a jackass show up and you be like, who the fuck is this? That's just your man. That's that second, what do you call it? What do you call them people? What got two people inside of? Yeah, the split personality. Yeah. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get on off here and get y'all some rest. I'm gonna go in there and get stuff prep out. It's about time for him to get up. And I'm gonna put that video together, and I'm definitely gonna play it tomorrow. Well, no, I take that back. I got a little running around to do tomorrow. If I don't get a chance to do it tomorrow, I definitely be up to do it Friday because my husband go to the game and I'll be at home. So I'm going to say good night to y'all and thank y'all for sitting with me. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show y'all the movie. But we definitely I'll get it fixed. If I got to call Tasha and ask her how. But y'all have a good night and I love y'all. All right, bye.